It's a chilly wind blowing this Saturday afternoon on the northern edge of the Boreal Transition ecological region, Hudson Bay Plain to be exact. And we are at Mistatim, Saskatchewan, this April 18th, 2015. In the 1890s, the Canadian Northern Railway began building a branch line northward from its main line at Dauphin, Manitoba, eventually extended out to Kelvington. From Swan River on that branch, they built a loop running up the east side of the Porcupine Hills and into the Red Deer River Valley down to Hudson Bay, west through Tisdale, Melfort, and up to Prince Albert. Looking north across the railway lines at Railway Avenue, the stores along it, there's Lions Park. The station stood here at mile 41.5 from Hudson Bay. Now it's located elsewhere in town. It's a freight passenger shelter built in 1919, a repurposed section man's bunkhouse from Iran, perhaps. It was the second one built here. Not sure what happened to the first or when it was built. Canadian Northern called this the Prince Albert sub, and Canadian National calls it the Tisdale sub. It hasn't seen any traffic for many years, I'm told, 5 years at least. This is Elevator Road right here. There's 2 elevators built at Mistatim. Western Grain went up in 1938. It was bought by the pool in 1947, stood right in here, and was closed in 1999. Pioneer Grain built in 64 and closed in 98. M.J. O'Connell opened the Mistatim Post Office on September the 1st, 1907, but it was closed on January 28, 1914, only to be reopened by Albert Thompson on November the 1st, 1917, at a place called McDonald Siding, not far away.
Gary's General Store, and they've built a home on top of the store and redid, but they added on and remodeled. Arpad United Church.
The one that's converted.
That's converted into a home.
One of 3 churches in Mistatim. The Lions Park, where they keep miniatures of the region's old schools.
Those were all the country schools from around. So at one time all the names were on them, and they were built. People who actually went to those schools when they were children, they were involved in building the schools. So it was from their memories and pictures and stuff like that.
So the Mistatim Post Office stayed at McDonald Siding, but on November the 17th, 1930, William McHugh opened the post office of Mistatim Station here on the actual town site.
It was a general store and a service station. Now it's converted into a home. St. Peter's Catholic Church.
Still working.
The first school in Mistatim was a log shanty built in 1929. The modern school was built in 1961. It was closed in 2001, and now it's a community center. Back to the post office. On August 31st, 1932, Mrs. Lorenia McDonald closed the Mistatim Post Office, and the very next day, Mistatim Station became just plain Mistatim. Wow, that's a big arena. Centennial Project from 1967. We're in the east end of the community over by Range Road 102, west of the 2nd. Do you wonder if they still use it?
Yeah, they still.
Yeah, there's still
rec
ski.
hockey.
Yeah, rec hockey and
Ice
stuff.
up and
The
curling
hall, the
Curling
curling,
rink too.
Okay.
just a little bit. Like
Just
it's
for
not a.
fun schools and stuff.
Zion Lutheran Church over on the east end of town, Range Road 102. And looking north up 102 towards the school and the arena. On the south side of the community on Township Road 452, essentially. It's the back of Arpad United Church there. And looking west along said township road. Hey, off-sale pizza. On Highway 3, looking west. Behind us to the east, Hudson Bay is about 70k away. Pretty gray day. But not such a gray day this Saturday, July 25th, 2015. We're back in Mistatim. Look at how lush and green it looks. Mistatim became a village on July the 1st, 1952, and remained so. Looking eastward into town, along Railway Avenue. Reminder that the area's wealth was built on lumber initially. It only took to grain farming after after the timber was cleared in the 30s. Now looking north up Kennedy into Main Street. Mistatim means big dog in Cree, their word for horse, which was introduced into this area in the 1750s, 40s. We are on Treaty 6 territory here, signed between Cree, Ojibwa, and Assiniboine, Canada, in 1876. First treaty to specify that a medicine box be kept on reserve. Mistatim, Saskatchewan.